You already know who it is. We be bustin'. It's Big Buster, baby, and I got some dirty dozens for y'all. We be bustin'. Wrestling rope battles. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready. Here we go. Who be bustin'? We be bustin' like Blassie, like William Perry, we hustlin'. Big in these streets like Big Buster. You a sucker like Lou Brother who trust we bustin'. Lick off shot, chin get clock, knick-knack, patty whack, give a dog a bone. Dirty dozens with my pros, step into the zone. Wrestling rope battle, leave that alone. We be bustin'.
All right, y'all, welcome to the very first Dirty Dozens pop-up event. Let me tell you guys this, at 2:30 this afternoon, this thing did not even exist. I've seen some things on Facebook, a couple of guys sniping back and forth at each other, made a couple of inbox messages, and boom, here we are. Inbox Dorian Vane, and the first thing Dorian told me, he said, hell yes, let's go live. I want to show what I can do. Matter of fact, he said, let's call it a public workout. He said, I am going to address Draco and everything he said, and quite frankly, Dorian said, I'm going to use Draco as a punching bag. That's exactly what he said. He said, Draco is going to be my punching bag. Guys, before we get Dorian out here, I want to send a big shout out to Robert Carter Jr., Divine Productions, for the intro theme. There's actually two of them. This is the shorter one. That's why I used it for this pop-up event. When we debut on September 14th, Sunday night at 8 p.m., I'm going to debut the long version. Killer stuff. These dudes knocked it out of the park. If anybody out there needs custom-made intro music, theme music, whatever it is, holler at Robert Carter Jr. and Divine Productions. Easy to work with, affordable, and they do a fucking awesome job. All right, y'all, you know what it's all about. We got this big show coming up on Sunday, September 14th at 8 p.m. Big Buster, that's me. I present the Dirty Dozens. This is Pro Wrestling Roast Battles. And you know what that means. These guys are going to go head-to-head on the microphone. And you talking about guys who can go on the microphone, let me just say this. Dorian Vane feels like he is absolutely 100% the very best guy on the stick in the Memphis Mid-South area. Matter of fact, he said he believes he's the best in the whole wrestling world. And without any further ado, I want to get the head of state out here, Mr. Dorian Vane. Dorian.
What's going on, Buster?
Man, it's all about you, dude. Look, man, you have turned in, I'm going to be honest with you, you have turned out to be one hell of a professional Facebook, internet troll, man. You're fucking funny as hell, dude.
I wouldn't
Fucking
say he's a
hilarious.
troll. I like entertainer. I like that a lot better. Johnny says it's boring without him. I disagree, but here we are.
Here we are. Carl
And I,
claps with us. He says, what's up, brother? What's
and
up,
I
Carl?
and I said I was going to eat Draco alive as well. Sack lunches. That's what I said when it came to Draco.
So, so let me hit you with this, Dorian. I've seen you and Draco. This is really not nothing new, but it's kind of new that y'all took it out in the public on Facebook, kind of sniping back and forth. It seems like some of it's all in fun and games, but obviously some of it's personal. And when it gets personal, feelings get hurt. So talk to me about what the deal is with you and Draco before we
His
really get
feelings,
into this thing.
his feelings definitely got hurt when I said he was washed and he's never been on top before, and how you wash before you got up top. I think wash is a term these kids use nowadays when it comes to saying you're washed up. And he's
Right.
never been on top on anything. He's never been like the guy, like somebody you look for the main event. So it's like, how are you washed and you ain't never you ain't never been on top ever? Like how you already washed up. So it's really he took it very personally. He took it very personally. I wouldn't have took it personally, but he took it very personally when I said he sucks, because he does. He's terrible. Horrendous. Horrendous at
Hold on now.
every single part of this. Oh, my bad. Excuse me.
No, you're good, Dorian. Hold on, though. Now, Draco, and we got a video we're going to show. He went live earlier today, and I screen
Mm-hmm.
recorded this video.
Prime.
We're gonna watch it live, get your reaction to it. But Draco feels like he's better than you everywhere. He feels like he's 100% better than you inside the ring, and he feels like he's better than you on the microphone. Dorian, do you believe? Do you believe the last dragon Draco is better than you anywhere in the wrestling business?
We all we have to do, and really and truly, is look at the results of what me and Draco, between me and Draco's resume. You have to look at the results. Um, and that's it. Who has Draco wrestled? Who has Draco wrestled?
Man, he was calling you out earlier.
But
I know.
who has Draco wrestled?
Who,
What
who
kind of
has he wrestled?
accolades? Nobody. That's what I'm trying to get at. Nobody. He has wrestled nobody. I think the only name he's ever wrestled is Derek. I think that's basically just about it. He ain't wrestled nobody. He ain't been nowhere. Nobody in this business has ever said they're gonna vouch for Draco. That's of a name. Nobody. Draco hasn't wrestled anybody. He has been in the main events anywhere in the Mid South. He can't even get booked in freaking Texas to freaking. He lives in Texas. Can't get booked out there. How you a reality of wrestling and you can't even be put in the enhancement talent match? You can't even put in the enhancement talent match in reality of wrestling. That's how bad Draco is. He ain't never been in the main event. He's never been a face of anybody's company. He has never wrestled at any point in time for any kind of top prize in any wrestling organization he's ever been to. He hasn't done anything, not even half the stuff I've done. And he wants to sit here and try to talk crap about me when he has done literally nothing. Nobody even in the area or the area he's in now think of him enough to at least make him enhancement talent because he looks like enhancement talent. Draco is enhancement talent. He ain't meant to be no star. He ain't meant to do anything else because Draco has to be carried. I've wrestled Draco 3 times. Well, wrestled a tag match with him, had to carry him. Wrestled him one on one before, had to carry him. Wrestled him another one a time, had to carry him. I had to carry him every single time Draco's ever been around me in the ring. I had to carry him. As if Draco doesn't even wrestle that much. Draco probably still knows how many matches he's had. I
Damn.
guarantee you, he's probably knows how many matches he had. It's a blur to me. All I do is go out there and wrestle. For Draco, he probably, man, I'm probably on 157. I'm on 157. Dorian's gonna be my 158 match in September 13th. That's Draco. And he's just a Saturday for me.
Damn,
I
just a
wrestle Drake.
Saturday.
He's just a Saturday for me. Hey, Dorian, you got to wrestle this Saturday. Who? Okay, Osceola. Oh, okay, cool. I'll be there. That's it. That's it. That's what it is for me. Draco, he's probably super excited about it because he can't get no book nowhere in Texas, which is his own fault. How you have Booker T as a trainer and you still trash? Please explain that to me. How
What?
you went to 2 training schools. You got trained by Derek King and Alan Steele, and then you turn around and then you go to Reality Wrestling to do some training, and you still suck. And you want to talk about me and say I can't wrestle. But nobody's ever put him in a position to be able to wrestle any kind of name, any kind of freaking even nobody has ever put Draco in the position to be successful because Draco doesn't have the tools to be successful. He just doesn't. Draco's not a good promo because you never know what you're going to get with Draco. You don't know if he's going to be Stone Cold Draco. You don't know if he's going to be The Rock Draco. You don't know if he's going to come out in some stupid little face paint and try to be the Great Muda. You never know what Draco's going to be. You never know because Draco has the ability to find himself in this business yet, and he wants to sit here and talk crap. about what a couple of name changes for me. Hey, bro, you're gonna have to find yourself some point in time in this business. It's gonna take a little bit of time. And Draco is taking too much time. He don't know what he wants to do. He wants to be whoever he thinks might be popular enough from back in the day, because Draco does not have his own personality. If he even has a personality, but want to sit here and try to tell me I can't wrestle where names like, I don't know, EC3, when I wrestled in front of him twice, um, has told me that I can work. When it comes to freaking Heath Slater, he was shocked that I've been wrestling as long as I've been wrestling. He thought it was a lot more time than that. Nothing but praise from these different people. I wrestled for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Draco, what have you done? What has he done?
Hold on, Dorian. Let me stop you right there. We got a comment right here from K&G Gaming. Draco got to wrestle Jonathan Gresham. So talk to me about that. You just named off all these guys that you've wrestled. This guy comes in and says Draco's got to wrestle Jonathan Gresham. So talk to me. Do you
Well,
think that stands up to your resume?
not at all. Like, he wrestled one person. He wrestled Jonathan Gresham, and I guarantee you Gresham carried him. I didn't have to get carried when I wrestled Crazy Steve. I ain't even named all the people I've wrestled. I didn't have to get carried when I wrestled Crazy Steve. I didn't have to get carried when I wrestled Parker Boudreaux.
Oh, hold on, Dorian. We got Daniel Lopez in here. I know you know this dude well because I see y'all sniping back and forth. He
Who,
says
Daniel
you suck,
Lopez?
man. The
Well,
bicycle man.
first off, how's your Huffy? Um, and second, I think Daniel might be like a little blind in one of his eyes or something like that, because I had to help him one time doing something. And then, how is Daniel gonna talk about somebody? To be honest with you, I'm not gonna mess with I'm not gonna talk bad about Daniel. Daniel has gave me a life lesson earlier this year when I saw him get a girlfriend. And the reason why I say it gives me a life lesson is because um, that means anybody can get somebody. If Daniel Lopez can get a girlfriend, there's hope for anybody else in this world. Because I look at Daniel Lopez getting a girlfriend the same way as those girls who were like Siamese twins getting a husband. It's the same thing.
Well, I
It's the
mean,
exact same thing.
all right, here's the theory on that, Dorian. I mean, it's one vagina but two heads. So,
Nevertheless,
so is that a bad thing or a good thing? I mean, you never
never.
know, dude.
I'm more a cup half full type of guy. So it's probably a good thing. That means there's somebody literally for anybody out there. And the fact she tolerated him, that fact he drives a bike all the time with a roll guard vest, you know what? More power to him. So I'm happy for Daniel. I'm not even
Look,
gonna be spiteful.
hey, before we get off of Daniel, let me say this. Daniel Lopez is one of the absolute best professional wrestling fans anywhere in the fucking world. This man supports pro. You may not like him, but he supports every bit of professional wrestling around our area that he goes to and can get to. I can't take nothing away from Daniel. Pro wrestling needs more fans like Daniel Lopez, like Mark McGee, like Chance. We need more of these guys. But hold on, Dorian. The alternates popped in. Wade Matthews, Matthew Wade. He says Daniel Lopez sucks. Bottom tier fan. I don't agree with that. But hold on, Dorian. Now, you know Wade Matthews, the morale killer, he's the alternate for this show coming up on September 14th. And that is because I was worried about one of you guys chickening out. And let me just say this now. I think you might ought to not only prepare for Johnny Dotson, but maybe you ought to prepare for Wade Matthews, because I seen a little comment on a post a few minutes ago where Johnny, it was a Draco post, I think, and Johnny said, Buster H.R. Johnson, this is the guy to take my place if I can't make it. Talking about Draco. And I'd love to see that. I'd love for Draco to take his place if he can't make it. But Wade Matthews is the alternate. He's the guy. If anybody can't make it, Wade Matthews steps in and competes. He can run his fucking mouth with the best of them. I do know this. And I'm telling you, I feel like Johnny may be already trying to weasel his way, trying to backpedal his way out of this competition. Here's the thing about this competition. Everybody thinks they can talk and run their mouth until it comes time to go face to face with another dude or somebody else, joke for joke, punchline for punchline. Look, we all know Johnny's got a silver tongue, and Johnny is one of the absolute best promo guys around our area. But this thing is not just promos. This thing is bigger than promos, man. I didn't want to put you guys in a promo battle because I felt like it put you guys in a perimeter. I felt like it limited you guys to what you could actually do. That's why we're doing this thing the way we're doing it. And I'm going to go live next week and explain all the rules to everybody and exactly how the competition's going to work. But tell me this, are you ready for Wade Matthews if it does turn out to be him?
First off, Wade and Johnny got too many struggles. We got too many struggles. I ain't skimmed the surface on Johnny and what I can say about Johnny. And when it comes to Wade, man, come on. Look at Wade. Look at his picture of Wade. Wade got how you got a fat face right there in the picture already. No, Wade, no. Wade Matthews, no. I think he's short and fat. I think, yeah, no, 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 no. Oh my God. You just setting them up, huh?
Man, hold on. There's a
You
lot of
just
people out
setting
there that
them up.
believe. Hey, there's a lot of people hit me up and said Wade Matthews is going to take this competition hands down. If he
Who
gets into,
told you
and here's
that?
the thing. Here's the thing. If he does not make it into this competition, if Johnny stays in and nobody else falls out, he's got a guaranteed spot in the October event. So he is going to battle, and we're going to find out just how good he really is. But no shit, I had a lot of people message me and say, hey, you might as well go on and hand Wade Matthews, cash out Wade Matthews his $50 now
Who
because if
told you
he's,
this? Who
man,
told you this?
there was
Who told
more
you
than I
this?
could even count, Dorian. I was surprised. I knew
Who
the
told
kid
you
could
this?
talk shit because I see his stuff on Facebook. He's a funny dude. He was one of the first guys that I had thought about for this competition, along with you, along with Johnny, Garth Mahoney, Prestigious P. A lot of people's got heat with Prestigious P, but this little kid's got guts, man. This young man's got guts. It takes guts to enter this contest. Let me ask you this. If you had to go at Wade Matthews in 60 seconds, let's hear it. Let's roast Wade Matthews right now in 60 seconds.
I don't even know Wade Matthews like that. I don't think I've ever seen Wade Matthews wrestle. I think I only seen him one time in person. And like I said before, he's has stringy hair. He looks like a hillbilly. I can guarantee you his vocabulary isn't very good. And I can tell you this, he's not a Drake fan, which is also a knock. And then secondly, what else I can say about Wade? I just don't really know enough about Wade or paid attention enough about Wade to really say anything about him on the below the surface level. I mean, look at him. He's commenting right now.
He says
He looks
Daniel
like Joe.
Lopez rode out the womb on that bicycle. I mean, hey, two wheels are rolling, man.
That
I
is
see
kind of
it all
funny.
the time, dude.
That is
You,
kind of
you
funny.
got to admit, but
That is kind of funny.
I
That
see
is kind
right
of
now,
funny.
I mean, we're already kind of building
That's
it
kind of
in
funny.
case Johnny falls out.
I'll just have to do my homework on Wade. I just never really paid attention to Wade like that. I just never paid attention to him.
So you think
John,
Wade, you believe Wade is beneath you in the ring and on the mic?
oh, 100%. I just never really paid attention to him. I'm pretty sure the people that talk to you about this are people from Hoxie or maybe some OCW people, some Arkansasians, because the Arkansas wrestling scene, they are very sensitive when it comes to their wrestling out there in Arkansas. Because goodness, but I haven't really. I mean, I know of Wade. He's cool. I just don't really think enough of him to be like, oh, let me just talk about him. It just hasn't been on my radar to of things to do. You know what I
So, so
mean?
so look, Dorian, before we get back to Draco, because I got this video that I want to air. Hopefully, if everything works right, this is a trial run for what's upcoming. But hopefully, if everything works right when we play this video, we can talk. So if you hear something that Draco says that you want to address right then, hopefully I can pause it. you can talk and address it right then, and we'll go step for step through his video because he says a lot of disparaging stuff about you, man. He
He
really does.
does.
He comes at you hard,
He
dude.
cried. He was
But
crying.
look,
He he was crying.
before we get there, I want to know your opinion on Johnny Dotson. Do you think Johnny's scared to go head up one on one with you on the microphone?
Well, Johnny can't go head up with anybody. So let's go ahead and start it off right there. Johnny
Hey,
can't go
there
head up
is
with
no
anybody.
height limit for this contest,
There
Dorian.
should be.
No height limit at
There
all,
should
man.
be. There should be. But nevertheless, man, Johnny, do I think Johnny? No, I don't understand why everybody's saying Johnny's such a good promo. I really don't get it. I don't understand it. All Johnny does is pound for pound, ounce for ounce, and that's it. That's a Johnny Dotson promo. Start off that way, gibberish, 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 pound for pound, ounce for ounce, and that is it. That's a Johnny Dotson promo. There's never any kind of extraness to it. There's no any kind of there's no substance in a Johnny Dotson promo. There's no level of substance. I didn't. I only thing I ever walked away from a Johnny Dotson promo is from him saying he's the best of best pound for pound, ounce for ounce, and it does not come off as believable because when you see Johnny and he's 5'3.5", and it just doesn't come off as what I mean. It's like how can I be really be upset over somebody who's 5'3.5"? You
Hey,
know
I
what I
did see
mean?
the I seen the picture you posted a few days ago, maybe a week or so ago, of you and Johnny facing off in the ring. And I'll
He's
be
at
honest with
nipple
you,
level.
I felt like Johnny needed a step ladder. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Johnny's at nipple level. I could eat a whole plate of food on top of Johnny's head if I wanted to.
Look, here's the thing. We all know Johnny Dotson can get it done in the wrestling ring. There's no doubt about that. You can say what you want.
I'm not
Johnny
saying he
is
sucks in the ring.
he is one of the very best, even at his age now. He's still one of the best in the ring around our area. There's no doubt about that. But let me ask you this. Like I said, Johnny is great at talking wrestling promos. Do you feel like Johnny is out of his element jumping into this contest? Do you feel like that he's in deep water here, that this is something he shouldn't do? And do you feel like he really is second guessing his thoughts about entering this contest?
Well, first, I will never talk bad about Johnny when it comes to his rest. Johnny can work. Work, 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 work. Him, Derek, Alan Steele, they are probably still 10 times better than a lot of us in this area, to be honest. And I'm not going to take away any of that, especially Derek. Goodness. But on the microphone, come on. Johnny doesn't come off as believable at all. At all. Well, I whooped some dudes in the locker room before. That's cool. And that's like saying you knocked out some hood rats inside in your local neighborhood. Like that doesn't count. Like that's but no, is Johnny out of his element? Yes, he's out of his element. A
All right,
100%.
all right, Dorian. It's time to check out this Draco video and let's find out exactly what Draco said.
Who is
Let's
that?
watch
Who
it
just said,
with
oh,
the
wait, go
people.
back, go back. Who is this person?
That's
It just put
K and J Gaming.
who is that? Who is K and J Gaming?
I have no idea. It said, I would hate to be Dorian Vane,
Dorian
all
Vane, all
body, no
body, no
legs,
legs, look
like
like
a
a
star,
star,
but
but
can't
can't
work.
work. Who is K and J Gaming?
Have no clue. I will say this through the comments. There are a lot of people predicting Johnny Dotson backs out of this contest.
And guess what, K and J Gaming? You know who told me I could work? You know who told me I could work? People who actually
Hey,
done something in this business.
hold on, Dorian. We may not have to watch that video. Draco, I sent him a link earlier, never heard nothing from him. Didn't know if he would pop on or not, but he has popped on. So I tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to switch formats, and we're fixing to get Draco on here. And he can,
Get his busted ass on here.
hey, he can tell us that. He can tell us exactly what he said in that live this morning. Let me get Draco on here, and let me get us positioned.
Hmm.
I don't know where the hell I got him. Hold on.
Make sure his phone don't overheat.
There we go. Draco's on here.
What's going on?
Make sure his phone don't overheat.
Bang, shut your
Draco.
ugly ass up, man. You've been talking. No, hold on, Buzz. Hold on, Hellraiser. I
I'm gonna
just
let
gotta
him
say
speak. I'm
this.
gonna let him speak.
I just
I'm
gotta
gonna let
say
him
this,
speak.
man. I just gotta
I'm
say
gonna let
this.
him
Hold on,
speak.
I'm in the supermarket right now trying to get my grub for dinner tonight. But I just gotta say this. Bang, you've been talking cash shit for the past 3 years, dog. And I can't let that happen no more, cuz you think
I
I'm
got
gonna
my
just
phone.
allow you to talk bad about me for the past 3 years? Come
You
on,
mean
son.
truth?
And we
Speak some truth
ain't no
about you
truth
for the
about
last
it.
three
Truth
years?
about what, cuz? Truth about what? You've
Speak
only
the
wrestled me
truth for the
once.
last
You've
three
only
years.
wrestled me once, and that was the first
I
time that we
carried
ever
you,
wrestled together. You
and
never
I
wrestled
carried
me.
you, and I
You never
carried
carried me,
you.
dog.
I
You never
carried you in a
carried me,
tag
dog.
match. I carried
No,
you in that match. I've
no,
carried you. All I do is carry you. Matter of fact,
no,
that's
bro.
what and mostly everybody else does around this era when they wrestle you is carry you. Gio had to carry you.
Oh wow. Yeah, to
I
bring up
know, I
Gio.
know Gresham. I know Gresham carried you. I know for a fact Gresham carried you. Who else carried you? A lot of people have carried you, Draco. In fact, everybody has carried Draco because Draco isn't that good.
So you say,
There ain't no so
but
I say, it's the
what have
truth.
you done though, bro?
How
What
many?
have
Oh,
you
hold on,
done though?
hold on, hold on. I'm Draco. How many
What are you
main
doing now?
events? Hold on. How
What are
many
you doing
main events?
now?
How many?
I've been
What
in
do you
plenty of
do
main
now?
events, bro.
You ain't been
What are
no
you doing
part of
now?
main events. You a plenty
I've
main
been
event
plenty of main
lie.
events, bro.
You a plenty main event lie.
You are playing
Draco,
main
you're not
event
main
live, bro.
event
At the
talent.
end of the day,
You ain't main event
nobody
talent.
comes to watch you, bro. Nobody ever
Nobody
comes
comes
to
to
watch
watch
you.
you
Nobody knows
either.
who
Nobody
Dorian
comes to
Main
watch you
is.
either.
Nobody knows who
Nobody
Dorian Main
comes
is
to watch
because you
you
can't
either.
wrestle,
Nobody
dude.
comes to watch you.
Alan still told me
You
that.
can
Derek King
wrestle.
told me that. You can't
You
wrestle,
can't
dog.
wrestle.
You
You
can't, bro.
can't wrestle.
You're built like
Draco,
Tarzan and wrestle like
you,
Jane. Are you kidding me?
Draco,
You
you
can't even throw a
wrestle
working
in the
punch.
Ring of Honor. I can't
You
throw a
can't even
punch.
you can't even throw
Alexander
a
told me I
punch.
could throw a punch. Josh Alexander told me I could throw a punch.
Okay, if you would throw a punch
Josh
real well, then
Alexander,
you'd be on
no,
that
no,
show
no.
right there. You'd be
I ain't trying
signed.
to
Are
name
you
drop.
signed?
I ain't
Are
trying to
you
name
signed?
drop. I
Are
have
you
a bigger
signed?
possibility of getting signed than you do.
That's a lie.
I have a bigger upside than you.
That's a lie.
Definitely not a
That's a lie.
lie. Draco, you've never been a main eventer. You'll never be in the main event. You've never been championship material. You can't even get an
Ooh,
enhancement match in reality of wrestling,
ooh,
and you're an enhancement star.
ooh.
You are Draco. You're an enhancement talent. You Draco want to do the smallest amount of work, but get a maximum amount of results. That's exactly what it is. That's 100% what it is.
Is it so?
It's very
Is it
much
so?
so. And you know, it's funny you saying, is it so? Because you know it's true. You got champagne fucking taste and beer money, bro. And that's the reason why you ain't done nothing. That's why you don't have
Okay.
any prospects. You haven't even wrestled anybody. What name have you wrestled besides Jonathan Gresham?
It doesn't matter who I wrestle.
It
Anytime I get in
does
the ring,
matter.
dog.
Because the
Anytime I
only
get in the
way
ring,
you're
dog, I'm
going to
still in
get
the show.
better in wrestling,
You
hold on.
know that. The
Only
people
thing
know
you're going
that.
to get better
Everybody
in
that
wrestling.
watches knows that.
What
Anybody
people?
that's
Because
watched
you
me
have
that's
no
been signed
people.
has said
Oh,
that, bro.
God. Like who? Like who?
One Booker T. I'll tell you that from the jump. I
Then why
talked to
you
him
ain't on his
myself
show? Then why you ain't
because
on
I
his
had
show?
personal things happen. Cause personal things happen where I
Excuses
got
are
to take care of that
monuments to the
first.
people that
Nah,
use them.
I
It
didn't want
is
to hear
people that
that
use
crap,
these
bro.
tools that build bridges that lead to nowhere. You get the
You gonna
picture?
use your own stuff against me, huh? Okay,
And it's the
okay.
truth. I still
Hold
listen
on.
to Denzel Washington. It's the truth.
All
Who
right,
have
guys.
you wrestled? Who have
Dorian,
you wrestled, Draco?
let me break in here for a second, dude. I want to ask Draco a question. Now, we
Go
were
ahead.
going to show your live video, and in that live video, one of the things that you did say about Dorian that you feel like Dorian has had an identity crisis in the wrestling business. Expand on that for us. Why do you feel like Dorian's had an identity crisis, dude?
Because for the past 3 years, he didn't know who he was until he just found out who he was about a couple months ago. Yeah, you come out with the Silky Johnson road now, but you wasn't doing that 2 years prior. You wasn't doing that a year prior or 6 months prior. So you just had to find yourself as much as I had to find mine. But I found myself way before I was even a wrestler, bro. Way before. See, I never failed at what I wanted to do just to get into wrestling. I chose wrestling first, and I still exceed at it. Every time I get in that ring, every time I'm in front of the camera, every time I am doing a promo, no matter who's watching, whether it's 10 people, 20 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, you'll see on September 13th, the 12th, and the 14th. that when I get in that ring, people are gonna know who the hell I am. And when they leave, they're not gonna know who the other person is because they're irrelevant at the end of the day. You can wrestle in front of a whole bunch of people, but who remembers that though, bro? You got nothing that remembers you for. Yeah, you got tattoos, you're 6'5", and you're built. Okay, but that's it. You can't wrestle out of a paper bag, dog. Let alone you don't know what a wristwatch. You don't know what a wristlock from a wristwatch. You know what I'm saying?
Um,
If
are you
anything that
done?
lives, breathes, and dies
Are
wrestling,
you
bro,
done? Are
it's
you
me.
done?
The
Are you
fans know it.
done?
No, because I'm
Hold
never
on. Are
gonna
you
be
done?
done. I'm never gonna be done. I'm
You've
gonna be
been
done when this
washed.
is over. Sign the
Can you can you
sign
can
the
you cut
contract, bro.
can you cut him
Sign the
off?
contract on September
Can you
13th.
cut him off? Can you cut him off? Can you cut him
Sign,
off?
sign the contract, and I'll
It's
show
so
you.
hold on,
Sign the
hold on, hold on,
contract on
hold on,
September
hold on, hold
13th,
on,
and I'll
hold
show
on,
you.
hold
Because
on, hold
every
on, hold
time
on.
you want to get in the
It's
ring, you don't
so
want to
hold on,
say
no,
nothing,
no, no,
cuz.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. It's so funny how he says somebody had an identity crisis and said he found himself in wrestling. Draco don't know if he want to be Stone Cold Draco. He don't know if he want to be
Or
The
he want to
Rock
be Rock
Draco.
Draco.
Did I let
Hey,
you
I
talk?
wasn't the
Whoa,
one
whoa,
who.
whoa, 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 whoa! Don't be
Go ahead,
rude.
talk.
Don't
Go
be
ahead, go ahead,
rude.
go ahead, go
He
ahead.
want
You
to be
got it.
Stone Cold Draco. He don't know if he want to be The Rock Draco, LA Knight Draco. He don't know if he want to be the Great Muta. He don't know what the hell he wants to do. Draco talking about he had an identity crisis. He said 3 months ago I found out who I was. No, 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 Draco. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You cannot sit here and try to tell somebody they have an identity crisis and they can't wrestle. If I can't wrestle, why would people put me in positions of success to wrestle stars? They're not going to make
Then
me
why
do
aren't you
this.
signed? Because you're enhancement
Am I
talent as
talking?
well,
Am
bro.
I
You're
talking? Am I
enhancement
talking?
talent as well,
Last
bro.
last time I checked, I
You
did
put
not
over
interrupt you while
stars.
you
You're
were
not even a
talking.
star, dog.
Last time I checked, I did not interrupt you while you were
You got
talking.
it. Go ahead. Go
And
ahead. You
your
got it.
ass,
You got it.
you see how I can tell a lot of Drake, about a lot about Draco, about he interrupts grown folks while they talking.
You
I
mean,
can
excuse
tell.
me, man. I'm sorry.
I can tell
Grown
how he
folks.
interrupts grown folks while they talking. All right, Draco, please be quiet. Okay?
Go ahead. Continue.
Like I said before, Draco has never wrestled any
Polite, bro.
names in his business. Draco has not had any accolades in his business. He wants to talk about has anybody been signed yet? But he's not even signed. People in this area who are more talented than me or Draco haven't been signed. And he wants to sit here and try to say Draco hadn't done nothing. Nothing. Nothing in this business. Ain't wrestled nobody besides Jonathan Gresham. And then want to sit here and tell me there is not one person that is a wrestler here that he's ever wrestled would put their name on Draco and tell them and give him an email and tell him, hey, tell him that I sent you. Not a one. And he asked me, why you ain't signed? Why you ain't signed? There's a lot of people with talent in this area that has not been signed yet. You know what? I'm not trying to name drop when I say this. All right, I'm not trying to name
You
drop,
are trying to name drop, dude.
but you know, because I can do that, unlike Draco. When I wrestled Crazy Steve, he pulled me to the side in the back and he said, hey man, you got it. All we're waiting right now is for an opportunity. And that is it. And he slid me 2 emails. Draco, has that ever
Great.
happened to you
Good for
before?
you.
Has there no no
You're
no no
still
no.
not signed, bro.
Has that
You're still
ever
in the
happened
same
to you before?
situation as me,
I
bro.
asked a question.
You're
Hold on.
still in the same
I
situation as me, bro.
asked you a question. Has that ever happened to you before?
It has not
And who
happened
was
yet, but
it?
it will.
But you're better
It
than
will.
me in
I
wrestling.
guarantee
No,
you.
no, 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 no,
Because I
no.
am.
But you're better
But
than
the
me
right
in
people haven't
wrestling.
seen that yet. But the
And
right
the
people haven't seen me
people
yet.
and the people I've wrestled have given me, told me I can vouch. I can use their name to vouch for them, and told me that I could use their name. It's
But you've
not
been handed
about.
those
Hold on.
opportunities, bro.
I've
You've been
been
handed
handed
those
those
opportunities.
opportunities because
You
I'm the
never had to work
best
for
person
anything in
for
your
those.
life.
I didn't
No.
have to work for it.
No, you didn't. You didn't. You were handed
Draco,
that, bro. You were
I've
handed
wrestled.
that, bro.
I'm handed that because I'm good
Yes.
at this.
No, you're handed that because you
I'm
have to look
handed
for it,
that
but you don't have
because
to
I'm good at this. Do
you don't have to work for it.
you really think the powers that be at EPW are going to hand me matches with stars and to make a fool out of myself? No, they
Dude,
do this because I can actually work. Unlike you, I
that's a
actually
lie.
have actual charisma. You know what's
Oh,
funny? I don't.
and I don't
Am I
have charisma, bro.
really?
I
Am I
don't have
really
charisma.
going to
You
listen to the
tripping.
experience of Draco versus versus what Heath Slater told me, versus Crazy Steve told me, versus Tom Latimer told me.
All right,
And
hold
my,
on, guys.
and my
Hold on. That's a good question. Mark come in here a few seconds ago, and since we're talking about guys you guys have worked, both of you guys name off who you feel like the top guy that you've worked in your career is.
Tom Lattimore and Crazy Steve.
Draco,
Draco
who's it for
go.
you?
Draco go.
Jonathan Gresham, of course, Mike Anthony, of course, I put, I put Derek King on there. I haven't, I haven't faced Johnny yet, but I will soon. I've got who can take a clothesline from Tony Atlas, you know what I'm saying, and can actually make that go viral. You know what I mean?
Points been
Like who
proven, ladies and gentlemen. Points been proven.
Booker T
I just
for
named
one.
those
You know what I'm
two.
saying?
I just named those two. I can name a bunch more. A bunch more. A bunch more. So, man, all you can name is a couple of local guys. Granted, Mike is great. Don't get me wrong. He's great. We're talking about people that's been in these other companies we want to go to, Draco. I wrestled for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Have you?
No, but that's the only thing you've done, though, bro. It's not like you're currently doing that.
I'm just
You
saying.
okay? You
I
can say
am.
you've done
Have
it, but what
you
are you
done
doing
it?
now, though, bro? No, I haven't yet.
What am I doing
Oh
now?
shit.
I am continuously getting my reps in and continuously improving in the ring and improving on the microphone, being better than you. Wow, when was the last time you was on a poster and you wrestled in a match in Texas?
Back in
We can
April,
hear him. There we go.
When was the last time you were on a poster in Texas and wrestled in Texas?
like I said, back in April.
Back in April. You know how many matches I've had since April?
How many you had, bro?
How
Go ahead
many
and look.
start? I don't even know because I don't count them because it's just a Tuesday. It's just a Saturday for me. It's just a Friday for me. That's why I don't know. It's just a day for me to wrestle. Another
All
day in the office.
Then what you doing
And
on the 13th? Then
I'm doing a 13th whooping Draco's monkey ass all over the freaking all over. I'm gonna whoop you, Draco. It's gonna be
bro,
great.
you
Oh
whatever
Lord, I'm
you're
gonna talk
smoking,
a
bro,
little bit.
you
so
need to be
hold on,
passing that
Actually,
guys.
over, bro, because
I'm
But
gonna
you're
but
carry you,
smoking the
Draco.
highest of
I'm gonna
grade.
carry you through this. I got you. I'm
all
You're
gonna
right.
gonna carry me.
carry you through this.
You're
All
gonna
right,
carry
guys,
me.
hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Obviously, both of you two guys want to settle this in ring competition to find out who's the
Right.
best.
That's right.
But Draco, Dorian told me before we went on the air that when it comes to jokes and roast battles and talking on the microphone, that he would use you as a punching bag. Do
I'm
you
doing it.
think
Oh,
Dorian is better than you on the microphone? You're a funny guy. I've seen some of your stuff. I've heard some of your stuff. Do you think you're as funny as Dorian?
never.
Absolutely.
Not. Absolutely
Absolutely.
not. I finished
He
this
has to
sentence.
write
Yes,
his
sir. I
stuff
finished this
down on. He has to
sentence.
write his stuff down on his hand. Dude has to write
Oh
his stuff
my
down in his
Oh,
hand
God.
before he gets out of there. Never
I have
have I written a
never
promo.
done that.
Everything that I've said is
Told
all
you. Are you
has
making
been off.
stuff up? Is that are you using that John Cena thing to where somebody said they're writing on their hands? I have never written a promo. I went out there and done a 4 minute promo on EPW television and this freestyle. All I did was bullet points. When was the last time? Oh, that's right. Oh, okay, you don't do those. Okay,
Don't do what? I
my
didn't hear you.
bad. I said I had to go on EPW television and cut a 4 minute promo, and all I needed was bullet points. When was the last time you did that, Draco?
Dude, I cut a 3 minute promo. Every promo I've done that was on camera or on television.
I said 4 minute
On
promo,
YouTube. No man.
bullet points. 4 minute promo,
The first
bullet
promo I
points,
did
and
with
people
Martin,
watched it. That
the
was
first promo
good.
I
I'm
did
sorry.
was the
I'm sorry.
best promo I ever did.
I had to say good. It was good. It was good. It was a good promo. Marco Martin carried you through that promo.
Nah, cuz. You talking
Yeah,
real raw
Martin
now.
carried you through that
Martin was
promo.
the one who told me himself. He was the one. You got it. This is exactly where you
You
need to
know who
be.
told
If
me
you
I
had
had
any
it?
doubt of where
Do
that,
you know who told me I had it? You want to know who told me I had
who
it?
cares, bro?
Aaron
Who cares?
Stevens told me I had it. And he
You
said,
don't
go out
have
there
it.
and do it. Aaron Stevens told me I had it. Am I supposed to listen to Damian Sandow or do I listen to Draco? I never done nothing in this business. Wherever his last name is, wherever your last name is, Draco.
Don't matter, bro. I can outwork, out wrestle, outperform, and out promo you
But
to the point where
never
folks won't even
been the
remember the hell who
oppor.
you are after
You
that.
know what's you know
I'll
what's
embarrass
funny?
you in the ring, dog.
You know what's fun?
Embarrass.
You know what's funny
Keep on
is
my
that you
shit.
say you embarrass somebody in the ring. That's how I know you don't know how to work. Because it's not about you
You're
when we
going off the
wrestle.
pass, bro.
It's not about you when we wrestle. Draco, I've always been two
This
steps
is a
ahead of
whole
you in this, two levels.
different Draco you're going against
I've
now,
always
baby.
been two
It's a whole
levels
different Draco you're
above
going
you in this
against
business.
now.
Now I'm just head and shoulders ahead of you in this business.
Because you got
I've
two
always
left
been two
feet.
levels above. I've always been two levels above you. Now I am head
Never
and
have you carried me,
shoulders
bro.
ahead of you. I've definitely carried you. I remember in that tag match we had at EPW, our only tag
Your head's in
match,
the clouds, bro.
and I carried you. Who is KJ Gaming? Like, who is this
I don't
person?
know, but he is all over your ass,
I
Dorian.
swear.
He is
You know
all
how I
over
know,
you.
I know KJ ugly? It's because he don't have a profile picture of his face. Do I really want to pay attention to ugly people? No. So KJ, go ahead and say what you about to say. You probably fat. You probably live in your mom's basement. You probably live in your girlfriend's fucking parents' house or whatever. Probably 10 times out of 10, that's probably what it is. Walker
Draco, are you
13.
still with us?
Unfortunately.
Draco. I don't know. Draco.
Oh, please tell me his
September 13th show.
Android.
Challenge.
Please tell me his Android service went out. Please tell me his Android service went out.
All right,
Ooh,
all right.
please tell me.
That's enough.
First of all,
Look,
this
guys.
is an iPhone 15, cuz.
Goodness.
All right, listen. That's enough promo stuff.
Goodness.
This match is going to happen somewhere, and I'm dying to see it. But this
Yeah,
thing
it's
started.
gonna happen.
You guys were sniping at each other on Facebook. I seen Draco made a big post with some pictures of Dorian talking about who Dorian looks like. I seen you snipe back. So look, Dorian, give me about 60, 90 seconds on what you think Draco looks like, man.
Oh, you gonna
Drake,
roast his ass.
he looks like a salamander. Draco looks like I don't fucking know, man. Draco just looks like a fucking loser. He looks like a loser. He looks like
Oh,
a
you
dude that can't
corny.
freaking he looks like a dude that can't freaking do anything in this business. Draco is corny.
All right, Dorian, we're
Thoroughly
looking for
corny.
punchlines. We're looking for punchlines.
I ain't got no punchlines for you because Draco is not worth
Because he's
my
not
time.
creative mind like
He's
I
not
am.
worth my time.
He's not a creative
Only
mind like I am.
bro,
That's
you
why.
said I look like Louis Farrakhan.
No,
Who
I
that's
said
it.
more than
And
that if
then
you were
you
listening
said
and
I
if you were
look
paying attention.
he said taco salad eating. I love taco salad.
We know
Who
you
don't like
love
taco
taco salad. You
salads?
look like you like
What's
taco
wrong
salad.
with taco
Taco
salads?
salad eating ass boy.
And that's supposed to be creative. There's a lot of
Uh,
people that eat taco salads. That's why it's on the menu.
all
What are
right,
we
Dorian.
doing?
That's your 90 seconds, man. You
Thank
wasted
you.
most of it. I'm gonna be honest with you on that one.
It's a
Draco,
waste of my time.
you got 90
Yeah.
seconds, man. Just start everyone with you look like, and then tell us what Dorian looks like, man.
Tell me what I look like.
First of all, you look like Louis Farrakhan.
Thank you
Second,
so
you
much.
look like a broke back Roman Reigns.
Thank you
Third,
so
Here,
much.
you're built
Roman
like
Reigns is
Tarzan,
handsome.
yet you're hold on. Can I talk now? You're built like
Roman
Tarzan,
Reigns
but
looks
you
like
wrestle
him.
like
You
Jane.
interrupt
You
me.
got a 33
What does that
pound
even
head. You
mean?
got
What does that
Mickey
even
Mouse
mean?
tattoos. You never were talented. They
The
told you
Rock
that in
said that.
Memphis. That's why
The
you
Rock
lived that.
said
That's
that.
why you
The
lived
Rock
that.
said
It
that.
don't matter.
all
Rock
right,
Your
we
said
can't
that.
hear either one of
type
y'all
suck.
with y'all
Your
both talking
voice
The
suck.
over each
Rock
You
other.
can't
said. The
wrestle. You
Rock
can't
said
out
Mickey
wrestle
Mouse
me at
tattoos.
anything at all. I out promo you in
Oh Lord.
everything that I do.
Oh
You're
Lord.
sorry, bro. You're corny. You're
Oh
corny,
my.
and I'm gonna show you on the 13th why you're so corny.
You just regurgitated stuff you said earlier and said something The Rock told The Undertaker, which is what I mean when he said you know he can be The Rock. When he said The Rock said The Undertaker, he had Mickey Mouse tattoos.
Cause
Draco
that's what you
said,
got. You got prison
and then
tattoos,
said,
bro. You
and
got
then
prison
said,
tattoos. No
my
thought, no creative
tattoos,
whatsoever, bro.
my tattoos cost more than the car you're currently driving right now.
Hell no.
Costs more than the phone that you're driving you're currently on
Hell
right now.
no. You
One of
talking
my
wild now,
tattoos
cuz.
alone cost $300, and your phone was overheating because it's an Android. And
That's a
you over
lie.
here sitting here talking, and then you need to shave that struggle beard off. When's the last time you went to the barber, sir, with that dingy little white shirt? You look like an idiot.
I have no white shirt on, so I don't know. You need to go get
I
your
guess in
eyes
that,
checked,
I
boy.
guess in that, it looked like a dirty white shirt. That's what it looked like. So I don't know what color it was. But you're Draco, come on. Draco, come on. I proved my point.
All right, hold on, guys.
I
Cordell
proved my
Roberts.
point.
Cordell Roberts got a great comment. He says, Dorian's got the looks. Draco has the charisma. I've been in the ring with both of y'all. I know who can work. So who do you believe Cordell thinks can work the best out of you two guys?
Exactly.
Cordell wrestled me one time, and he was my
Cordell got a hell
very
of a clothesline.
first.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
And Cordell wrestled me one time, and it was my first singles match. And I ain't wrestled him since. I ain't wrestled him
Draco,
since.
you've been in
I
the ring
wrestled
with Cordell.
I wrestled Cordell in a tag team match, and he's got a hell of a clothesline, just like his folks. That's all I'm gonna say. And I ate that junk like I always.
Because you're an enhancement talent.
And
Jeez, I
you're
keep
a
saying
piece of
this.
crap.
I keep saying this because you're an enhancement talent. Draco. I've never been an enhancement talent. I'm not saying I'm above it. I'm not, but all I'm saying is Draco is the best. Because Angel
Dude,
don't
you've always
like
been
me.
enhancement talent. When have you won
When?
against these guys though? When have you won
Oh
against
my
these
God.
guys? These
It
these so-called
Draco,
names that you keep bringing up. Have you won
Draco,
against them?
Draco,
Have you won
Draco.
against them?
Yes. Yes, I have. Yes, I beat
Have
Heath
you?
Slater. I have
Or
beat
did
Heath
they let
Slater.
you win?
What the? This is
Heath
Draco. This is
Slater,
wrestling.
bro?
This is
Heath
wrestling.
Slater of all people though?
Did you
Heath
wrestle Heath
Slater?
Slater? Are you trying to
Dude, who
down
cares
Heath
about
Slater?
Heath Slater? Who cares about Heath
Really?
Slater?
Who cares about Draco?
Everybody.
Heath Slater has been in a company, two companies we both want to go to. That's what matters about Heath Slater. And spent a long time in both of those companies. So before you want to talk bad about
Doing what
Heath
though,
Slater,
bro?
first off, he's a
Doing
former
what
tag.
though?
He's a former tag. What are you talking about? He's a former tag team champion. He's a former, and then he's a part of the Nexus, the Core, a part of freaking three-man band. What have you done in WWE or
That
TNA?
stuff. What have you done in WWE or TV?
Have you hold on? Have you ever been a have you ever done extra work for TNA and WWE?
Yes, I have, first of all. Now
For
you
which
know that's
one?
a fact.
I've done for both.
WWE.
I
I've
did it
done
for
it for
both.
WWE.
Ooh,
Congrats, you did it for both.
ooh,
I said
and
WWE. You
ML
not
and
listening,
ML
fat
and
ear ass
ML
boy?
and MLW. What'd you say? Fat ear?
Yeah,
He's so and I'm corny. And I'm corny.
you
Talking
are
about fat
corny, bro.
ear and I'm
You
corny.
like a yeah. Hey, you know what you are, bro? You know what you really are? You're really a bully, bro. On some real stuff. Because I came to you in certain things in confidence on some real shit, and
What
after
are
that,
you
you just
talking
gonna
about?
turn against me like,
What did I
no,
bully?
bro. I,
What did I bully on
no,
you?
you've always been this bully, bro.
I have I haven't said
No,
anything
bro.
personal between me and you at all.
That's a lie. And then you
When
went
did
up
I
there and
say
talked about my
personal?
gal and stuff like that too, but I won't talk about
Who?
that either.
I talked
I
about
say
who?
I say you talked about my folks, but I won't be
Who
personal
did I
about
talk
that. You
about?
know what
What
I'm
are you
saying? I'm gonna
talking
keep
about?
it
What
kayfabe.
person? I don't know what you're talking about. I've never said anything personal about you. This
Yeah,
ain't
so
been
you say.
personal yet. This
So
ain't
you
been
say.
personal yet. Draco, if I
I
want to
feel
say
like
something,
it's getting personal, guys. I do.
Draco,
I
if
feel
I
like both of you
wanted,
guys are starting to touch nerves on each other.
not at
Uh,
all. Not at all. But Draco, if I wanted to be personal with you, I call you because I have your number. I'll DM you if you changed your number. None of this is personal for me at all. At all. Not even a little bit.
so I got a good question for both of y'all. All right. We know that
Oh,
what wrestlers
Walker,
saying.
shut your fat ass up if I cut some bacon off your back. Talk
Look,
about some use his
we
words and better. Shut up. He
we
corny too.
listen. We all know what professional wrestlers say about other professional wrestlers in public is one thing. What they say behind closed doors is absolutely another. So Dorian, you're Jonathan Gresham. Tell me what you think about Draco.
He sucks. I had to carry him.
All right, Draco, you're Thomas Lattimore. What did Thomas Lattimore go back and tell the powers that be at the NWA about Dorian Vane?
I carried him. His bump sucks, and he'll never be anything.
My bum sucks? You say my bum like BUN?
No, your bumps, bro. Your bumps.
My bump suck. When do I bump? When did that happen? Who
You,
bumps? I don't bump. You bump.
All right,
Dorian
Dorian.
doesn't know sometimes XWB can wrestle trash people sometimes. Who is
exactly.
KJ Gaming?
He wanted me to make sure I
Who
read a
is
comment, but
KJ
there's so
Gaming?
many. I hope that's the right one. KJ, if that ain't the right one, point me back how far I need to go. There's so many, I can't hardly keep up with you guys.
Really want to know who KJ Gaming is. Can wrestle trash people. Do y'all really think I will be put in the position I'd be put in if I wasn't good at this? The answer is no. And for the fact, only reason why y'all keep saying Dorian can't work is because there is nothing else y'all can say about me that people will be like, oh, well, no. There's nothing y'all can say about me. Can't say I'm ugly. Can't say I can't. You can say I can't wrestle, but that's not the truth. We all know that. Dorian looks like
I'm
he
feeling
says
like we're gonna have to
gracias
get
in the
Walker
worst way.
13 in this contest, man.
Please don't. Please don't.
He's putting out
Please
some
Get
don't.
good
Walker
ones.
in here.
Please don't. Please don't. Please
He's putting
don't.
out some good one, man.
No, he's not.
We
Please
need
don't.
to get him
Please don't.
in the
Please don't
October or the
freaking.
November event, man.
Please don't.
Hey,
Please don't put Walker
Hellraiser,
in
before
this.
you get Walker in, I'm going to say
Please
this.
don't put Walker in
Dorian,
this.
No,
It
I'm
is
not
not
putting him
funny.
please
in
come
now. I'm
September
saying he
30th.
needs
Please
to
don't.
get in this
Please
No,
contest.
come September
please don't
30th
put
so I
him.
can embarrass you,
Please,
cuz.
please
Please come
don't put
September
Walker
30th.
in this because Walker is not. Don't promote this whole Walker thing because he is terrible. Please don't do that. Please don't do that because goodness, Walker is so lame.
All right, Dorian.
So lame.
It looks like we lost Draco. I don't know whether he got scared and left or whether his phone finally shit it out or what. But
It's an
you
Android
guys,
for you.
well, you guys, I feel like you guys are going to have this match somewhere down the line. But now I want to see you guys enter the roast battle and face off against each other. If you make it past this first round and we get Draco in this contest somewhere down the line, I'd love to see you guys face off because here's the thing. This kind of devolved into a promo battle. That's not how the roast battles are going to be. There's going to be 3 separate rounds. Each round is going to have its own category that you're going to have to compete under, and it's not going to be a promo battle whatsoever. You can promo. I'm not saying you can't promo. Everything is legal. I'm just saying anything goes in these battles as long as you stay in the criteria of each round. Dorian, right now, do you feel like you put Draco in his place, man?
Yes, I proved my point. Of course, there's some. I proved my point. All I had to do is ask questions and give and let him answer them. That's all I had to do to prove my point. That's all I had to do. And yet again, it's the same old tropes. The same old tropes with the whole, oh, well, you can't work. Says who? And it's so funny how every single person is out
Gerald
here saying
Jones has
cut
said, look,
promos,
he
but every
says Dorian
punchline
Vane
he
out here
throws
trying to
misses
cut
like a
promos, but every punchline he throws misses like a rookie swinging in the dark. Maybe
maybe
stick to
sticking a
wrestling,
wrestling
champ,
champ
because the
because the
mic
mic work
work.
ain't.
Ain't pinning nobody,
You
man.
know, it's funny. Gerald Jones has yet again, he's in the same position as most of these wrestlers in the area. He got too many struggles. Worried about your cholesterol, worried about heart disease, worried about living in Arkansas before you want to come at me and start talking shit. I
Cordell
promise you, I
says,
don't
man, he
understand
says
that.
the fact that Dorian's trying to talk over Draco must mean he's scared of what he got to say.
Why would I be? Only thing he said was the same stuff he said earlier. These people not paying attention. What's up with the school systems in this area? I don't understand. Like, what's wrong with these people?
Man, KJ is back,
This
man, and
was
he's coming hard.
trash.
He says your
Boy.
title match was trash, Dorian.
Who is KJ Gaming? Please, KJ, inbox me with a picture. And I bet he ugly. Just inbox me. I really want to know who KJ Gaming is.
I'll tell you
We'll
what,
say something about
Walker
it.
13 is definitely making me want to recruit him in the November
Y'all
event
just let everybody just y'all letting
of the
everybody just
Dirty
come here.
Dozen, man. He's coming out. At least he's
Y'all
got
just letting
punchlines.
y'all letting everybody just come through here. Y'all just letting everybody just come through
Dorian, there's
here.
so many I cannot keep up with them. Like
Y'all
I'm
just letting
way
everybody just
behind,
come
way
through here.
behind, way behind. All right, Dorian.
Who?
Look, we didn't even have to watch the video. Draco popped on live. I didn't know if he would or not. We've already been 54 minutes. Look, what happened tonight is not what you're going to see in the roast battles. It's going to be a totally different animal. Totally different animal. So this turned into a I'm better than you promo battle. And that's the one reason I didn't want to do just promo battles, because the fence for a promo battle is very, very small. I want you guys to be able to be creative, deliver your content, substance, context, setup, delivery, and punchlines. And if you do your punchlines every bit of that right, you get the pop, just like in wrestling, just like in the ring or on the microphone. It doesn't matter. In the ring, if you do your match right and it's set up and you execute it right, you get the pop when you're supposed to. On the microphone, if you set it up right and you deliver it right, people buy tickets to come see the match. Now, you and Draco, it looks like you guys are going to have a match somewhere. I know y'all have got, 2 chances coming up here soon. Y'all got September 13th somewhere. Do y'all got another date that y'all are going to be on the same card and there's a chance that fans might actually see this match?
Another 17. We got September 13th. Oh, we got Alan Steele's doing a show. It's called, God dang it. Oh, I'm having a brain fart for some reason. Oh, I feel so bad about this. It's supposed to be it's in Midtown. It's the
Cooper Young thing?
yes, Cooper Young Festival. Yes.
Right, right.
Yeah, Cooper Young Festival, and we have something going on in Marktree. The
Chris
same, I
Legg
think
says,
it's
what the hell have I came across? Chris, I feel like you'd be good in the roast battles too. This is not the greatest representation of what the roast battles are going to be, but I know you're a funny dude, man. I know you from downtown Memphis, so I know you can talk shit with the best of them. You got to be able to. Everybody grows up and loves playing the dozen, joning, snapping on each other, cracking, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it, that's what we growed up doing. Every single one of us, the kids still to this day do it every single day. Ain't nothing better than getting 2 guys talking shit to each other. Cracking jokes, your mama jokes, you look like jokes. It does not matter. On September 14th, when we do these roast battles, like I said, there's going to be 2 battles, 3 separate rounds. Each round's going to be 5 minutes, and each round is going to have its own criteria. And here's the thing. Each and every one of you fans are going to be able to vote. After the second battle, you guys are going to be able to vote as to who you think won the battle. Once all the votes are tallied, I'm going to cash out the 2 winners live right on air, their $50 first round prize. Here's the thing, guys. Dorian, where the hell are you? Are you gone too?
no, I'm coming. I'm coming. My
You
bad.
like Draco, you got us in the dark, man.
My bad.
Man, KJ, I want to know who KJ is too now.
I want to know who that is.
I do too
I
now.
know they ugly. I know they ugly. Know that for a fact. For a fact.
Dorian, like I told you at the start, I would prepare for Wade Matthews just in case Johnny falls out. I hope he does not fall out. I wanted you 2 guys for the very first show to headline it, but I can tell you this. If it does happen, Wade Matthews is ready. He's told me he'd body any of you guys in this battle. It does not matter. Anybody in the contest, he told me he'd lay you to rest. It does not matter.
I noticed in this alone, I got a lot of Dorian Vane haters.
A lot
I
of Dorian
noticed
Vane
this.
haters.
A lot of Dorian Vane haters.
Why is that, Dorian? Why do you feel like these people hate you so
A
bad?
lot of Dorian, because they don't have any talent. They're fat. They're probably ugly. They don't have any talent, and they are very upset how somebody that's tall, handsome, jacked, has enough talent, have talent like I do. And I think they're really upset about it. That's probably why I have a whole lot of haters. It's probably why, especially Walker.
Walker, I think it's
Especially Walker
just about time to
when do
take
I
that
bump.
bump, man. We're fixing to wrap this thing up and get out of here.
Yeah.
Like I said, this was a spur of the moment thing. I
Hmm.
debuted the new intro music, or one version of it today. The little preview, the little video of the different the flyers up. That was just a thrown together thing. By the time we do the show, I'm going to debut the full brand new theme song for Dirty Dozens. Hopefully, I'll have a good video with it. Once we do a couple of these battles, you guys are going to be in the video. The best punchlines are going to make it in the intro video. No doubt about that. I want everybody to tune in on Sunday, September 14th at 8 p.m. It's going to be a blast. Here's the thing, guys. What is Dorian, let me ask you this. What do you believe the most important thing in professional wrestling is?
The most important thing, connecting with the fans.
Okay, but do you do that in the ring, or is it easier to do that on the microphone, do you feel like?
Well, sometimes you can't. You go to certain shows, you can't exactly. Granted, it's gonna be easy to connect if you like cut a promo before your match or you cut it a little after your match, but it's kind of hard to do that every single time. So it has to be in the ring.
You feel like it's in the ring. So let me ask
Hmm.
you guys this. Why is it that guys who can really talk and maybe cannot work the greatest in the ring seem to always be more successful than the guys who can kill it in the ring but can't talk at all? Explain that one to me, Dorian. Why is that? And we know it's a fact. Too many guys who have negligent talent but could run their fucking mouth became big stars, were guys who could fucking have 10-star matches, never reach the level of these other guys who could run their mouth.
Probably not any personality, to be honest with you.
Here's the thing, Jerry Lawler's a perfect example. Jerry Lawler could work his fucking ass off, but he ain't having no 5-star wrestling match. He can have a 5-star storytelling match. That's what he does. But the one thing Lawler was better than anybody, he could get on the microphone and talk your ass into the arena. That's what sold out Coliseum Monday night after Monday night, was Lawler running his mouth, along with a lot of other guys. Austin Idol, hell of a talker. I think Idol's one of the best, but Lawler could go anywhere on the microphone. He could be funny. He could be serious. He had content and delivery to every one of his promos. He wasn't just out there talking random shit. These promos was set up, promo setup, delivery, punchline. And Lawler was one of the best one-liners. Now, I know everybody knows Lawler carried the joke book, and that's fine too. But I fully believe guys need to know how to talk. It's just as important as knowing how to wrestle in the ring. And that's one thing I see around our area, Dorian. There are a ton of good wrestlers in our area, really good in the ring wrestlers, but there's very few who can really get on the microphone and run their mouth, no matter what. And that's what this is about. This ain't about promos. This is about local wrestlers or any wrestlers coming on and getting comfortable being on the microphone in front of people, running their mouth, because that's the biggest thing about promos. If you're nervous, they're always going to suck. You got to get comfortable talking in front of people, on the microphone, on camera. Once you get comfortable, then your real personality starts shining. I feel like there are so many guys out here that can't talk at all, but grouped into all those guys, there are a few guys that I guarantee you can kill it in the ring and can talk if they ever got the opportunity to really get on the microphone and just be free and say what they wanted to. Those opportunities come few and far between in the wrestling business. Not everybody gets promos. We know that. This is the opportunity for a lot of you wrestlers to come on, ply your trade, run your mouth, and maybe even win some money. Dorian, KJ is still all over here. Well, KJ says,
Who
that's my
is
next question. Let me see what he says. Hold on. Ask, can you go outside? Oh, ask, can he go outside his state? Dorian, there seems to be this idea that you can only get over locally. You can only really wrestle locally. What's the deal on that, man?
Who is KJ? Somebody please tell me who KJ is so I can address him or her or whoever it is. It. Who is KJ?
I don't have no idea, but he can't stand your ass. I know that. No
I
matter
can't
what,
stand
he's
him
on.
either. I can't stand him either. Whoever it is, I can't stand. I can't stand you either, KJ.
Walker's back and he said, Dorian,
You
you
need a
need a
new
new
haircut
haircut.
because that hairline is chopped. Well, it's crispy, and secondly, he said the hairline is chopped. I need a new haircut. Tell him Walker don't need to talk about nobody. He's fat. Worry about you, Walker. Worry about pretending to be a monster. Worry about putting freaking soot over your eyes and pretending to be and putting contacts in your eyes, trying to make it seem like you're cool. Walker, shut up. Shut up. These,
Dor-
oh my God, I'm so sick of these lanes trying to act like they're so cool. Cut it
Dorian
out,
Walker
Walker.
came right back. He says, man, he says, you looking like
Looking
a
like a
12-year-old
12-year-old
boy
old boy
above your
above your
forehead.
head. You talking about these waves that I'm spinning? Hold on a second. Talking about these waves that I'm spinning? He said the same joke at 901 the other day and it didn't get over. And then here you go laughing, Buster. Nobody laughed at it because it wasn't funny.
I didn't see it on 901, man, but I am looking at that forehead and the
Y'all just
waves, dude.
have,
I am looking at that.
I'm spinning. Anyways, y'all just have the
Hey,
Don's
here's
money ready.
he's in the October event, man. If the dates work out right for him, he is in the October event, the Don. Old
I am
school
so
mouth
sick.
runner professional.
I am so sick of these little of these lame people in this area. I'm so sick of it. Everybody thinks they're so funny. It's so ridiculous. Oh, I'm sick
Dorian,
of it.
are we done now? Are we out of here?
Yes. Yes,
All
I'm
right,
tired.
guys. Dorian, I appreciate you so much for coming
Thank
on.
you, Buster.
Look, man, get ready. Get ready for Johnny and Wade. I know you've been ready for Johnny. Get ready for Wade too, because I just feel like that's how it's gonna go down. I want you to be prepared. Uh Guys, I appreciate every one of you tuning in. I
I don't.
promise you, September 14th, if you thought this was good and this was funny, I can guarantee you September 14th, Sunday night at 8 p.m. is going to be off the fucking charts. Two guys are going to win $50 each. They're going to advance into a second round. Once we do, there's going to be 4 first round events. So we're going to do September, October, November, and December. That's going to take us to the end of the year. All the first round winners will be crowned. January will bring those guys back into the semifinal round. The guys who win that round are going to win a $75 cash prize that time. And the two who walk out the winner of that, we're taken to the finals for an overall champion of the first ever Big Buster's 30 Dozens. The winner there is going to get a $100 cash prize that night, paid right on the spot. And then we're going to do it all over again. I'm going to get a whole new crew of guys in here, or girls. That's the thing, ladies. This is for you too. This, you don't have to, this ain't guy against guy. If you can talk shit and you can run your mouth, this contest is for you too. Do not be scared. That's one thing I'm seeing, Dorian. I've had so many out of town people from all over the United States hit me up about this contest. You know, where I hadn't had a lot of interest, right here in town. I feel like a lot of the guys talk a lot of shit, but when it comes time to put the mic in front of their mouth, I feel like they got cold feet, man.
I think the dark horse in this whole entire thing is Garth. I think people are playing Garth a little less than what um they're kind of shortchanging Garth Mahoney a little bit, if you
I
ask me.
I agree with that 100%. Garth, here's the thing about Garth. All you got to do is watch Garth's promo skits he does. He's highly creative. He knows how to set his shit up, deliver it, and nail his punchlines. Garth is good. There's no doubt about that. I feel like Garth he could be the dark horse. I agree with that 100%, Dorian. Don't count Prestigious P out. I know this kid's young, but I talked to him personally. First time we'd ever talked. And let me just say this, the kid's hungry. He's excited. I think he was probably more excited than any one of you other guys about this contest. And he told me, he said, you know what? He said, I might go out here and lose, but I'm going to go out here and do my damnedest. I am going to do the best I possibly can to win this contest. He's a creative young man. I don't think he should be counted out of this thing either.
Well, awesome. Well, I thank you so much, Buster.
Dorian, you take it easy, my friend. I
You
appreciate it.
too, bro.
All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. I know I didn't get to everybody's comments. I'm sorry about that. There was just so many. I got to learn how to keep up. Matter of fact, the night of September 14th, I think my wife is going to be here with me over to the side, tallying up all the comments. Here's the deal. After the 2 battles are over, that we're going to give you guys like 10 or 15 minutes to all comment the name of each battle, the name of each guy that you believe won each battle. So if you believe Garth won, you're going to say, hey, for match 1, battle 1, Garth. Or you're going to say Prestigious Pete. Same thing with Johnny and Dorian, or Dorian and Matthew Wade, depending on how it plays out. You're going to get to have a say in who wins these contests and who wins the money. So tune in. Let's have fun. Look, I know Dorian and Draco, I felt like it got a little personal. I felt like there was some feelings starting to get hurt. And hey, that's just part of talking shit. But that's not really what this is about. This is about providing a platform for some of you wrestlers to get on here, have some fun. A lot of times wrestling fucking sucks. We all know it. Too much drama most of the time. So if we're going to have drama, let's make it fucking fun. Let's do it on Big Buster's Dirty Dozens Pro Wrestling Roast Battles, Sunday, September 14th at 8 p.m. The very first episode will debut. Guys, tune in, share it, tell anybody about it. And if you think you got the guts to enter one of the events coming up, all you got to do is inbox me. Inbox me, send me a little short promo. All you got to do is talk shit. It ain't got to be 30, 60 seconds. It don't matter. Talk shit for 30, 60 seconds. Send it to me. And there's a big chance if you got the guts, you'll make it in one of the upcoming events. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll be back. I'm coming back next week to lay out all the rules of the contest, how the rounds are going to go, what the criteria is, so be sure to check that out too. I'll see you guys next week.
You already know who it is. We be bustin'. It's Big Buster, baby, and I got some dirty dozens for y'all. We be bustin'. Wrestling roast battles. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready. Here we go. Oh. Who be bustin'? We be bustin' like Blassie, like William Perry, we hustlin'. Big in these streets like Big Buster. You a sucker like Lou Brother who trust. We bustin'. Lick off shot, chin get clocked.